Hey everyone, it's your friend Sustain here, and let's be honest, going back to school as a grown-up is a whole different ballgame. Ever spent days buried in books only to get the same grade as your friend who crammed overnight? Feels like you're doing something wrong, right? Like, your brain should be at full capacity with all that life experience, right? Well, maybe not. But what if I told you there was a way to study smarter, not harder? A way to study 80% less and still ace every test? It'd almost be like cheating on your exams, wouldn't it? Well, stick around because in this video, I'm sharing my top 7 study hacks specifically designed for us midlife learners. We're talking about scientifically backed strategies that'll make you feel like you've unlocked a cheat code for your brain. Alright, let's kick things off with a hard truth. Those sugary snacks you're reaching for? They might seem like a quick fix for your energy slump, but they're actually doing more harm than good. Yeah, they're not doing your brain any favors. In fact, they're setting you up for a roller coaster of energy highs and lows. You see, after the initial sugar rush, your blood sugar levels plummet, leaving you feeling tired and unfocused. This is probably why you find your concentration waning after just an hour of studying or working. It's a vicious cycle. Sugar might give you a quick burst of energy, but it's always followed by a crash that leaves you feeling foggy and sluggish. It's like a temporary high that doesn't last. Imagine trying to run a marathon on a sugar high. You might start off strong, but you'll burn out long before you reach the finish line. Your body and brain need sustained energy, not quick fixes. But don't worry, I'm not asking you to swear off snacks altogether. Snacks can be a great way to keep your energy levels stable, as long as you choose the right ones. Instead, let's talk about brain-boosting alternatives. There are plenty of delicious and nutritious options that can help you stay focused and energized throughout the day. Think nuts like walnuts and almonds. These are packed with omega-3s, which are basically rocket fuel for your neurons. They help improve cognitive function and keep your brain sharp. Or how about some juicy berries? Berries are not only delicious but also full of antioxidants that protect your brain cells from damage and keep your memory sharp. They're like little powerhouses of nutrition that can help you stay mentally alert and focused. Plus, they're a great way to satisfy your sweet tooth without the sugar crash. And if you're feeling fancy, a serving of fatty fish like salmon or tuna is like a 5-star meal for your brain. These fish are loaded with DHA, which is crucial for cognitive function and overall brain health. Remember, your brain is like a high-performance engine, and it needs the right fuel to operate at its best. Just like you wouldn't put low-quality fuel in a sports car, you shouldn't fuel your brain with junk. So, ditch the sugary drinks and processed junk, and embrace the power of real, whole foods. Your body and mind will thank you for making the switch. Your brain will thank you for it, I promise. You'll feel more focused, energized, and ready to tackle whatever challenges come your way. Now let's talk about a topic that's near and dear to my heart mindset. Because here's the thing, if you approach studying with dread, telling yourself it's going to be a long and painful journey, guess what? It probably will be. Our brains are funny like that, they tend to live up to our expectations. So if you're constantly feeding yourself negative self-talk like I'm too old for this or I'll never get this, you're essentially setting yourself up for failure. But here's the good news, you have the power to change that narrative. Instead of dreading study sessions, try reframing them as opportunities for growth and learning. Tell yourself, I'm going to conquer this chapter in 30 minutes, and visualize yourself succeeding. It might sound cheesy, but studies have shown that even something as simple as a positive affirmation can significantly impact your performance. And hey, if it's good enough for Harvard, it's good enough for us, right? Researchers at Harvard University found that students who practiced self-affirmation before a test performed better than those who didn't. They were calmer, more focused, and better able to recall information. So, the next time you sit down to study, remember, your mindset matters. Believe in yourself, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Alright, let's get down to some practical techniques that can transform the way you work and study. And trust me, this one's a game changer. It's a method that can help you harness your focus and boost your productivity. It's called time boxing, and it's all about working with a timer to create focused bursts of productivity. By setting a specific time limit for each task, you can channel your energy more effectively. See, our brains tend to wander when we give them free rein, especially in our always connected world. Notifications, social media, and endless distractions can pull us away from our goals. But when we impose time constraints, something magical happens. We create a sense of urgency that helps us stay on track. we become laser-focused, knowing we have a limited window to get things done. This heightened focus can lead to more efficient and effective work sessions. Here's how it works. Set a timer for 25 minutes, or 30 if you prefer, and dedicate that entire block to focused studying. This period is often referred to as a Pomodoro. No distractions, no checking your phone, no multitasking. Just pure, undivided attention on the task at hand. Just you and the material at hand. This method helps you dive deep into your work, making the most of every minute. Once the timer goes off, take a short 5-minute break to recharge, and then repeat the cycle. These breaks are crucial for maintaining your energy and focus. This method, known as the Pomodoro technique, is incredibly effective because it leverages the power of short bursts of intense focus followed by brief periods of rest. It's a simple yet powerful way to manage your time and energy. Think of it like interval training for your brain. You're pushing yourself hard for a set amount of time, and then you're giving yourself a chance to recover before the next round. You're pushing yourself hard for a set amount of time, and then you're giving yourself a chance to recover before the next round. This cycle of work and rest helps maintain high levels of productivity without feeling overwhelmed. This not only helps you stay focused and engaged, but also prevents burnout and mental fatigue. By giving your brain regular breaks, you can sustain your concentration for longer periods. Give it a try and you'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish in a short amount of time. The Pomodoro technique can truly revolutionize the way you approach your tasks, making you more efficient and productive. Now, let's talk about efficiency. Because let's be real, none of us have endless hours to spend poring over every single detail in our textbooks. We've got lives, jobs, families, and maybe even a social life to maintain. That's where the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule, comes in handy. This principle states that roughly 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. In the context of studying, this means that not all study material is created equal. Some topics are simply more important than others, and focusing on those high-yield areas will give you the biggest bang for your buck. So, how do you identify that crucial 20%? Start by looking at your syllabus and past exams. What are the key themes and concepts that your professor has emphasized? What types of questions have been asked repeatedly on previous exams? Once you've identified the most important areas, prioritize your study time accordingly. Don't be afraid to skim over less critical sections or to dedicate more time to the topics that carry the most weight. Remember, it's not about cramming in as much information as possible. It's about studying smarter and focusing on the areas that will have the greatest impact on your understanding and your grades. It's human nature to gravitate towards what we're good at. It's comforting, it boosts our confidence, and it makes us feel, well, smart. But when it comes to studying, playing to our strengths can actually hold us back. Think about it. If you only focus on what you already know, you're not really challenging yourself or pushing yourself to grow. The real learning, the real breakthroughs, happen when we step outside of our comfort zones and confront our weaknesses head-on. So how do you identify those areas that need a little extra love? Start by reviewing past quizzes and assignments. What types of questions did you struggle with? Which concepts still feel a bit fuzzy? Once you've pinpointed your weak spots, create a targeted study plan to address them. Don't be afraid to ask for help from your professor, classmates, or a tutor. Remember, everyone has strengths and weaknesses, and acknowledging yours is a sign of maturity and self-awareness. Okay, folks, let's talk about the future of studying. Because things have changed drastically since we last cracked open a textbook. Gone are the days when studying meant lugging around heavy books and spending hours in the library. We're living in an age of incredible technological advancements, where information is at our fingertips and learning can happen anywhere, anytime. And it's time we embrace the power of artificial intelligence to supercharge our learning. AI isn't just for tech enthusiasts, it's a game changer for students everywhere. Remember those late-night cram sessions highlighting endless pages of text? The stress, the fatigue, the endless cups of coffee? Well, say goodbye to those days. The future of studying is here, and it's smarter, faster, and more efficient. Because AI tools like ChatGPT are here to revolutionize the way we study. These tools are designed to make learning easier and more interactive. Imagine this, you're struggling to condense a dense chapter into manageable notes. It's overwhelming, right? Simply paste the text into ChatGPT and ask it to summarize the key points for you. In just a few moments, you'll have a clear, concise summary. Boom! You've got a concise overview in seconds. No more sifting through pages and pages of information. Or maybe you're dreading creating flashcards for a mountain of vocabulary words. It's tedious and time-consuming. ChatGPT to the rescue again. This tool can generate flashcards for you in no time. Feed it your list, and it'll generate digital flashcards in a flash. And the best part? These flashcards are interactive and can be accessed from anywhere. ChatGPT can even quiz you on the material, providing instant feedback and helping you identify areas where you need to focus your attention. It's like having a personal tutor available 24/7, providing instant feedback and helping you identify areas where you need to focus your attention. No more guessing what you need to study next. But wait, there's more. I've created a pack of over 50 ChatGPT prompts specifically designed for studying, and it's completely free. These prompts cover a wide range of study needs. You'll find prompts for summarizing chapters, generating practice questions, creating study guides, and so much more. It's a comprehensive toolkit for any student. It's like having a personal AI study buddy available 24/7. Imagine the possibilities. Just check the pinned comment below this video to grab your copy. Don't miss out on this opportunity to transform your study routine. Alright, we've covered a lot of ground, but this last tip is arguably the most important. Because here's the thing, making mistakes is an inevitable part of learning. It's how our brains grow and make connections. But what separates successful learners from the rest is what we do with those mistakes. Do we ignore them, hoping they'll magically disappear? Or do we embrace them as opportunities for growth and understanding? The answer, my friends, is to become mistake detectives. That's right. I want you to channel your inner Sherlock Holmes and get curious about your errors. Keep a dedicated notebook where you record every mistake you make, whether it's a wrong answer on a quiz, a misunderstanding of a concept, or a simple calculation error. Don't just write down the mistake itself. Analyze why you made it. Were you rushing? Did you misinterpret the question? Did you skip a step in the problem-solving process? By understanding the root cause of your mistakes, you're less likely to repeat them in the future. Plus, the act of reviewing your errors helps solidify the correct information in your mind. It's like highlighting the areas where your brain needs to pay extra attention. So, embrace your mistakes, learn from them, and watch your understanding soar. There you have it, 7 cheat code study hacks for midlifers swap suites, mindset shift, timer trick, 80-20 focus, attack weaknesses, AI power, and mistake logs. Try just one this week and let me know which boosted your scores. I'm confident that by implementing these strategies, you'll not only improve your grades, but also rediscover the joy of learning. Remember, it's never too late to expand your mind and embrace new challenges. Now go out there and ace those exams.